Hello one and all, and welcome to my guide on configuring Cursebreaker. As I'm sure you've heard, Twitch has sold Curseforge over to Overwolf. Curseforge used to be called Curse Client from back in the day, and then when Twitch bought them, they rolled all that add-on configuration management into the Twitch app. However, with Twitch deciding to sell Curseforge to Overwolf, there's a lot of concerns about the safety and usability of Overwolf's client. There have been some allegations that Overwolf client sells user data, and is such a bloated piece of software that it can actually negatively impact your gameplay. So, with Twitch selling off Curseforge, what's one to do? Well, that's why I'm here. Introducing Cursebreaker, an open source add-on management tool developed by AcidWeb on GitHub. In my opinion, Cursebreaker is an even better tool than Twitch, and once it's configured, can be easily automated to keep your add-ons up to date. I've had a few of my guild members hanging on to the Twitch client, and after setting up Cursebreaker for myself and for my poor old mother, I can easily say that Cursebreaker is even easier to use than Twitch and can support more than just Curseforge add-ons. So with Cursebreaker, you can do things such as update your weak auras, update your elf UI, and you can even pull in add-ons that are updated from something like wowinterface.com. Those are all supported alongside the add-ons that are currently on Curseforge. So let's walk through getting Cursebreaker configured, shall we? We're going to jump to the screen capture, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a detail on how this works here. So here we are on my desktop. First of all, you're going to need to download the Cursebreaker application. Link in the description box down below. To download the application, we're going to go to the GitHub page, and here we are. You can see this is AcidWeb's Cursebreaker page. To download this, you simply click the link in the description. That'll take you to this page here. And then you're going to scroll down to the download section on this GitHub page. Once you're here, you'll see the latest release can be downloaded here. We're going to click that link. Now, this is the current version. You can see there are a few different applications here, a few different downloads here. Cursebreaker.exe, that's going to be your go-to for Windows. So if you're running Windows like I am, I believe this works on Windows 7 and Windows 10. If you're on Windows 7, you should probably get upgraded. Cursebreaker EXE is going to be your download for Windows-based operating systems. Cursebreaker GZ, that's going to be for you Linux users out there. And Cursebreaker.zip, that's going to be for all of you Macintosh players out there. Being that I am running on the Windows operating system, we're going to go ahead and click on Cursebreaker.exe. Now it's going to ask you where you would like to save this. I'm just going to save it into my downloads folder. And now you'll see that it's been downloaded. Depending on your browser, that might show up in a couple places. Firefox, you're going to see your download link up here. And for you Chrome users out there, it's going to be down along behind me, but down here in the bottom left corner. So now that your application is downloaded, you're going to want to navigate to the folder that you saved it to. So, we can click on Show All and then Show in Folder. So we can see this is Cursebreaker.exe downloaded onto your desktop. What you're going to want to do from here is you're going to want to cut and paste this Cursebreaker application into the WoW folder of your choice. So let's go ahead and do that. If you're not sure how to find where your World of Warcraft is installed, this is for you. So you open up your battlenet client here, and you're going to see everything load in here. Now, what you can do is you can go to this options above the picture here, and you can go to Show in Explorer. Now this will be slightly different for people who are on Mac OS and Linux, but you get the idea. We're going to click Show in Explorer. Now you can see there are a few different folders here. There's the PTR, Classic, and Retail. I'm going to install it for Retail. That's what I play mostly. You're going to go into this Retail folder here. Now, what you want to do is you want to open up your Downloads folder here. So we're going to minimize this battlenet client here, and we can even minimize our browser now that we've downloaded the application. So from Downloads here, we're going to copy the Cursebreaker application and paste. Now, theoretically, the application is installed. What you're going to want to do, though, before you execute Cursebreaker, you're going to want to create a backup of your interface and WTF folders. I know what a pain it is to lose all of your weak auras that you've spent so much time configuring, and losing all of your LVUI configuration. It's no fun. So what we're going to do here, we're going to right-click, New, and Folder. We're just going to call this interface backup. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to grab your interface and your WTF folders. You can do this independently, or if you hold Control and click on both, that'll highlight them both. We're going to copy, and we're going to paste into this backup folder. You can see our interface backup folder has populated. We can validate that. Let's go ahead and just open up that file. Interface and WTF. Perfect. So we have Cursebreaker. We have everything backed up. Now what's next? We're going to double click on this little Cursebreaker application right here. Now you might get this screen depending on if it's, if you're running the Windows Microsoft Defender Smart Screen. If you see this, don't freak out. This is expected. You're going to click on this more info here and run anyway. You're going to get this screen here. So we're going to enter interactive mode. So you just go ahead and hit any button and it'll set it up to here. So this is when you first configure your Cursebreaker application. You're going to need to set it up to pull in your new add-ons. So the first time you run the tool, it's going to enter what's called interactive mode. Interactive mode allows you to install, import, uninstall add-ons to World of Warcraft. Future executions of the tool will default to an auto update unless you press a key within 5 seconds. And you'll see, I'll give you a demonstration of what that looks like. Once you're in this shell window, this execution window, you can type help at any time to get some assistance with what you can do here. And you can scroll up and through here. It is quite a bit. Now, I know this looks intimidating, but it's really as simple as import, install. This is going to go out, check your add-ons folder for any installed add-ons, find out where it was installed from, grab the links to where those updates would be hosted, and then import them into the tool. And now the tool is ready to keep your add-ons up to date. Once you've got that all configured, Cursebreaker's done. It's as simple as execute the application, and it will keep your add-ons up to date. But if you want to come in here and manually check for updates, it's nice and simple. In this window, I'm going to clear the screen here. That's done with Control L. You can see that we are back at the top of the screen. Now, if you want to check for updates manually, you can just type update. This is going to go into your add-ons folder. It's going to check the current version. It's going to go out to the internet. It's going to check the version on the internet, and it's going to determine if there's a mismatch. Now for me, you can actually see my LVUI and LVUI Shadow and Light were out of date. So it went through, it checked up on TuckUI's website, grabbed the updated version, and installed that update to my computer. Let's say you want to install a new add-on. What you can do is you can type install, and then start typing the name of the add-on that you'd like to install. You see the tool will recommend the ones that it finds out on Curseforge. So I'm going to, as a demonstration, install Trade Skill Master. So I'm going to type trade. You can see here the tool is giving me some recommendations. Trade Skill Master right there at the top. Now what you can do is you can go ahead and just hit the arrows keys, and this will highlight the various options here. We can see Trade Skill Master. I have it highlighted. Now if I hit enter, what this is going to do is it's going to go out to the internet. It's going to check Curseforge for the most recent version of Trade Skill Master. It's going to download from Curseforge and then install it into the add-ons folder. And there you go. Simple as that. We now have TSM installed and we are ready to boot up WoW and we can start configuring TSM. Anyhow, this was just a quick video describing how to get configured and using Cursebreaker. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did and you want to do me a favor, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more content as I release it, go ahead and get subscribed to the channel. I'm still pretty new to this YouTube business. I'm planning at least one video a week. It's going to be centered mostly around World of Warcraft, guild leadership, and then some other cool stuff that interests me. Technology, other games, etc. Thanks for checking out the video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace!